I apologize for the audio. I had to do a voiceover on this portion of the video, but new blade and a new cartridge for the Sawstop, and I have the new brake cartridge there. I always love those plastic containers. They're always kind of hard to get open, but with the new cartridge, and then I have the old one that was fired that you can see, and you can see the deformation of the aluminum brake there as it stopped the blade, and yeah, it looks a lot more worse for the wear there on the old one. So we'll try and get that new one installed here in just a moment. So looking down in the saw, this pin that is right there, that is where the brake is going to slide onto, and then there is an adjustment hole to adjust the distance between the brake shoe and the blade to ensure that it would be close enough to stop it very quickly. They also give you this tool here. It's a spacer about a nickel's width. You put that between the blade and the brake shoe, and you can make adjustments right here on the that adjustment screw to get that brake shoe closed or close to the blade as you should. So just a moment, we'll get that put in. So getting ready to install that brake shoe, and there's the alignment holes, and there's 3 pins, actually 2 pins that it aligns, and also that communication port there that has to be lined up. So get that aligned on the pin, should slide right to the left and snap into place. A little bit hard to reach, but not too bad in there. Make sure everything is aligned. Press into place. Feels like it was seated. And then the new blade, I got one from Sawstop. Seemed to be a reasonably good blade for a combination blade, about $45 there, so I just went with the Sawstop brand. And also there is a pin with a red locking handle that I forgot to put in place here, so I'll get that in just a second. Take the blade back off and install that pin there with the red handle. And so that goes in the 3rd alignment hole, and once that is pushed in place, there's only with the keys on the side, there's only one way it can go in, and then you twist it 90 degrees and that will lock the brake in place. Have to make sure that that is fully seated and then able to get that locked in place. Now put the blade on, get it tightened up here in just a moment. Try not to drop the nut down in the housing as I'm putting that on. Get that tightened up a bit, nice and snug. Nice couple of wrenches they give you with the Sawstop to fit there. Hangs on the side of the housing. Take that measurement gauge, put it in between the brake and the saw blade teeth. Make sure that it's the right distance. I don't need to adjust it since it was set up the same from the previous one. Reinstall our guard and dust collection. And it's made pretty easy. Just hold those paws up and lock down on the handle. Replace the insert while holding up those paws out of the way. And fits right down in the slot. Then we should be ready to try it out. All right, let's plug it in and see what happens. We are plugged in. Let's go to on. Initializing. And it's not quite talking, so let's see what's going on here. Maybe our paddle is still on. Yep, our paddle was still on. Let's try that. All right. Now we got a green system ready light. That looks good. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's give it a try. All right. Looks good. So we're back in business.